Hey everybody. So I am completely shocked at the response to my last video about the Buffalo Sabres. Do people actually think the Buffalo's going to be good next year? Like, that's a legitimate question. Do people actually think that? This is a team that has stunk for the past decade now. They have the longest active playoff drought in the league. They missed the playoffs last year by 22 points. They won 33 games last year. They were awful. And all they've done this offseason is add some marginal depth players to their lineup. And I thought I was stating the obvious when in that video about Buffalo, but apparently not. Do people actually think this team might make the playoffs or be even remotely good? Like, I don't get it. I really want to know, please, all those people that are disliking that video, all those people that are complaining in the comment section, let me know down in the comment section below, where do you think Buffalo finishes in the Atlantic Division this year? I want a string of comments telling me where each and every one of you watching thinks Buffalo finishes in the Atlantic Division. Which place? First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, or eighth? Where does Buffalo finish in the Atlantic Division this year? I think I've made my opinion on Buffalo very obvious. They're not even close to a playoff team. I'm looking at their roster right now. They're not good. They are severely lacking high-end talent. Their depth players are all marginal players. I mean, Vladimir Sobotka, Zemgus Girgensons, Johan Larsson, Scott Wilson, Evan Rodriguez. These are like middling, borderline, like okay NHL players. Their defense is still the epitome of mediocrity. Rasmus Ristolainen is nowhere near a number one defenseman. Zach Bogosian is solid, but he's way too high up in the lineup. Marco Scandella, Colin Miller, Brandon Montour's all right. Matt Hunwick, like obviously Darlene, but the kid's only 19. Their defense is just mediocre, and I don't trust their goaltending at all. Carter Hutton wasn't even that good last year. So, I don't get it. What are these people seeing in this team that I'm not? They're not that good, and I don't get why people think they are. But I want to know, where do you guys think Buffalo finishes next year in the Atlantic Division? Give me a place in the standings that you think they're going to finish. I think they finish in sixth again. I think they finish right where they did last year, sixth place. Obviously the top three teams in that division are miles ahead of Buffalo. Like Tampa Bay, Boston, and Toronto are miles ahead of Buffalo. I think the Panthers, with the addition of Bobrovsky, I have the Panthers making the playoffs next season. So I think the Panthers finish fourth. I think Montreal finishes fifth. And then you have Buffalo in sixth. And Buffalo and Detroit, I think, are going to be pretty similar. They're going to be very similar teams next year. And it's more of the same, I think, coming for Buffalo. Another year of no playoffs. Another year of no real improvement. Another year of disappointment. And, their goal differential last year was minus 45. They finished the season 2-7-1 in their last 10 games. They were awful. 33 wins out of an 82-game season. They stunk last year. And they haven't made any significant improvements. They've added depth pieces. They haven't made a big move, a big splash. I think they finish in sixth again. Maybe even seventh. Maybe Detroit passes them this year. I don't know. It's them and Detroit, I think, are very similar teams. The five teams ahead of them in the division are way, way ahead of them. And then Ottawa is obviously the basement, because Ottawa is going to be the basement of the league again next season. But I don't understand where people are coming from when they think that Buffalo's somehow going to be good. But apparently some people do. So that's what I've got on that. Please let me know in the comment section below. Where do you think Buffalo finishes in the division? I say 6th place again. We'll see how the season goes, but I can't see them even possibly finishing higher than 5th, and they're definitely not a playoff team. But that's just my opinion, and apparently a lot of people think my opinion on them is wrong. So I want to hear your opinion down in the comment section below. Do they finish higher than 6th? Do they make the playoffs? Do they finish in last? Who knows? It's up to you. Tell me what you guys think. This video is for you to tell me what you guys think. So with that, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media. All those links are down in the comment section below. If you'd like to further support the channel, the links to our Patreon and merchandise store are down in the description as well. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. We are on our road to 1,000 subscribers, so if you can help get us there in any way, please, please do. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.